Hi, my name is Nathan Silva, and this is the level that I created for game design 310 level design. The idea that I was going for initially was I started off with just a basic idea, such as like sandy. I wanted to make something in the desert, so I built off that idea, and then it quickly evolved into something such as this, which I deemed it myself industrial desert. So a quick overview is I have a total of about 3 levels. I kind of decked out the map with certain things. Compared to the last time, it changed dramatically, adding a little ship to it to give it more of a different flair. I added this industrial door instead of just like having it walled off, and I added a lot more assets to make it feel more alive. So if we just jump into it right now, I could show you exactly what I added. So I had the players start off here in the corner of the map where there wasn't really much, but I wanted to do something that can make it useful, so I added a little player start. So over here we have one of the little assets that I decided to add, which was the statue just kind of like tipped over and rocks showing that it kind of fell over. Added some other little last minute touches as of just like chains and making the wall more metallic and adding a different sense to the map. Added a little foliage around here, added generators, um, as well as just adding little barrels here to make it seem like something happened. I'm trying to keep this more of a mysterious map rather than just have a whole plan set out. So you can tell that it's more or less abandoned because of the grass and how the it seems like nothing has been touched for years and years. Then over here I have what I call the storage area. You can also tell it's abandoned from the little foliage off to the wall. I have things such as crates, the little rope and barrels just littered everywhere to show that that is more or less kind of like the housing area where the people would have put their equipment. Also, since I wanted to add a little bit of industrial, I saw that I had vents, so I decided to use it and just make a little area up here to where the player can see that um, it's more or less industrial. So we can go up here to the second level. I had it more or less kind of like simple yet complex in the way. So like I added fences here, and I also added some of the crates here to simulate that with over time that the fences would slowly just fall over from people either looting or them just getting in and leaving. Um, I wanted to add a little bit more flair, something that wasn't really there, and I kind of saw two things in mind. I saw the statue over here, and I created it, or not really created it, but I just brought it in, and I thought it was a unique flair to add them around to give the people like a feeling that they're always being watched, and I added this just last second. It might not mean much, but I feel like adding it gives it the idea and the feel that you don't know what's around and you don't know what's happened here to make something a creature like that appear. And just a little fire that I added here as well. And I added also just a simple building over here. It wasn't supposed to mean much, and just like a little silo, or even something that represents that there's the fumes coming out. Last but not least, the third floor. So this area, I kind of left it as more of a computing area. So I have the little computers right here typed, and what I did originally was have these all just facing up perfectly fine, and I felt like adding a little bit of dis dis more dis I wouldn't I don't know how would I say it. It'd be more or less random, I would say, just to keep it like to show the players that so much has happened here. They can't really explain what happened from just look alone. So I decided just to flip the chairs a few times and show that the lights kind of fell, and the generators here and the lights here with the a little addition of this crate. But overall, this is pretty much the map that I chose to make. Um, Simply just because I wanted to try something new. I never tried verticality as well on when it came to making a map of this size, and I'm glad I got to try it out. Thank you for your time.